Hi everyone, it's Sam here again for another video. Today's video is going to focus on the difference between a person who is disabled and a disabled person. I'm sure to many of you out there, those two phrases don't sound all that different, right? However, in the disability community, there's a big difference between the two. When we refer to someone by their disability, like calling them a blind person or a deaf person, we are recognizing their disability before them as a person. For some people in the disability community, this can be problematic. Growing up, I hated when people would refer to me as a blind girl. As I have become more comfortable with who I am and with my disability in general, I've come to like being called a blind girl. For me, my blindness isn't a negative part of my identity. My blindness is a positive part of my identity, so I don't get offended when it's referred to before me as a person. Studies have shown that people who identify more positively with their disability tend to have higher rates of life satisfaction. Now, positive identity looks different for everyone. For me, positive identity is recognizing my disability as a part of me and accepting it for what it is. As I stated in my previous video, my blindness makes me who I am, and I'm proud of that. So when someone refers to me as a blind girl, I take it for what it's worth. It's important to recognize every person for who they are. Like many of you, people living with disabilities want to be referred to as who they are, people. By referring to the disability before the person, you may seem like you are prioritizing the disability. As I said earlier, I personally identify positively with my blindness. Therefore, I'm okay with being identified as a blind person. As with any other identifying feature, such as race, gender, age, it's important to know how the person wishes to be identified. People first language and identity can be a little confusing, so when in doubt, just ask. The person being identified knows best how he or she would like to be called. It's important that we honor and respect their requests and refer to them in the way that best suits them. I hope this video made sense. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I know the topics I've talked about are a little controversial. The opinions that I have are simply just that, my opinions. They are neither wrong or right. Everyone thinks differently, everyone has a different opinion, and that's okay. Feel free to let me know what you think of this topic below. If you like this video and want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Also, be sure to let me know what topics you would like me to cover in my upcoming videos. Talk to you guys soon. Bye!